I think people may be afraid of this dish because it takes time.
The fish is easy. You catch the fish, you just prepare it, put it over, whatever you cook. You can't just kill the duck, then you put on the, you can't even fry the duck, it's so rough.
If you cook the duck too much, it don't have any flavor. You can see we don't have microwave in this kitchen. I'm against microwave.
Duck is much harder. I'm the chef Tan, and we are in the Chinatown, and we are in my family restaurant called Hua Yuan. All the process of Peking duck is a little different. I don't know about 100 years ago how do they prepare Peking duck, but we try to keep the kosher, but we need improvement. Duck meat is rather heavy, a lot of meat. How do you create the flavor in the meat? Now you need to take time.
My name is Ate Friga, and I work in Antagonist with all my team. We have also Tevin is a chef. You have two kinds of work for this dish. You have canard à la presse, canard à la rouennaise. Why we call this canard à la rouennaise? Because this recipe is from Rouen in Normandy. It's not very hard dish, but in French we call this dish le plat le plus raffiné, because it's very delicate to do it. It's not very hard to do it, but it's very delicate to do it.
It's out the preparing kitchen. The chef going to clean out the duck. And how do we clean out the duck in stomach? So we cut all the feet and the wing, cut off. Then we start to open the stomach. So we start the clean out. We'll take out the fat and take out the inside.
So I'm gonna prepare the duck for duck à la presse. I'm gonna dry the duck during 2 days. Like that is more tasterful, you know, it's more crispy when you cook it. And I'm gonna put towel on it. You know, if you dry age the beef in your house, it's good too. You buy some beef and you dry age, it's very tasty. But you need to put some rag on it. It takes all the blood. And when you cook it, it's cooked very fast too.
And we put out the ingredient in the stomach. All right. So you see, she started to put a different ingredient in the stomach. All right. You put the ginger powder, the salt, and the pepper, different ingredient. I don't know how I said it, but it's all the probably probably 10 different ingredients in there. We do put 10 different ingredients. You can smell it.
I'm gonna toss it a little bit to remove the hair here. So I remove the hair. I clean the duck a little bit.
Then we use the needle, shoulder the things. Like, okay. So you see, he started to close this. That's the way they close, and then that's the way they put a duck, you see. It's like R. Really, basically it's like R. All right, that's the first stop already. Then second stop is going to be on that side.
Now I'm gonna trim the duck a little bit. That is more fancy when you present to the customer. It's more fancy and more easier to cook. Because when you open it a bit like that, and it's more flavory, because when I'm gonna put the salt will go not on the skin, but on the meat directly. That's why.
We need to blow out the skin. You see, we do have a lot of duck here. This is done already. The blow out probably like 10 hours already, all right? 我们这样给它吹的，哎呀，这样写来，对，这样写。We blow out the wind. About 10 hours. Make the skin dry. Make it crispy. Because you blow out the skin and dry out. That's why when you cut the duck, it comes out crispy. All right, that's the way. But you need to broil out 10 hours. All right, otherwise the skin not crispy. That's the way.
So I'm gonna seasoning, salt, and it's very important to put inside too. Like that, the salt it go right away on the meat. So I'm gonna put pepper. So now I'm gonna put garlic and thyme inside the duck. I love cumin. I'm from Tunisia, so cumin is very famous in Tunisia. Not in the French cuisine. In French cuisine, so we have sel de Guérande, it's very important, and the mignonette is peppers.
After the broil out things, you have a lot of hair here. See that? You need to peel out all the hair. When you prepare one raw duck, take probably 2 or 3 days. Yeah, because you need a lot of process. The skin. You need to blow out the skin. But use the old 100 way, you should blow out your mouth. But today we use a machine. Boom. The skin with meat together. So you need an air pump. The skin and the meat separate. When they cook, then skin will be totally different. And put the sauce in it. And that's why when you cook, all the ingredients go to the meat. Then later you're going to taste it.
Now I'm gonna attach the duck. When you wrap, they stay very nice when you cook it. And for the presentation, it's very nice too. And it's more easier to cook.
All the duck be right here, all right? So you can see that this is shower ready. We put the duck and put the hard sauce. They have a different ingredient there. You have vinegar, but important thing is you need a sugar because sugar makes the skin tasty. Give it like we call it shower. We give the duck shower. Then we put like this way. We put the duck shower in there. Include the hat. All right. So and make the color on the skin, and make it. We have the sugar in it. That's why it tastes different. But in the stomach, you have a different ingredient already. That's the way we prepare it, and use called a shower. You shower first time, and put it in on the tray, and probably 10 minutes. Then you go back second shower. If you put it in there, and somewhere it's too much. The way shower, you make a whole thing. You know how to do it, shower. Right? You open the little arm, and you put it inside. It's just like shower, you know. We call it shower. Hi.
So I'm gonna put oil on the pan. Not a lot, because duck, you know, have a lot of fat already. I cook with olive and canola oil. You need to wait, because if you put too early, it's gonna boil, it's not gonna fry. If you want to give some nice color, you need to wait like that. You give a nice color and it's very fast, because if the oil is not really hot, you're gonna leave too much the duck on the pan and it's too cooked after. So I'm gonna put duck. In France, we give this marqué. So it means you give the color of something, of meat. So marquer la viande. So now je marque le canard. So I'm gonna give the color to the duck. So we're gonna check the breast if the color is good. This is perfect. And you know, when you eat with your eyes. If I don't do this, it's not very nice, but with trim like that, it's perfect. So now I'm gonna give the color to the legs. That's why we dry age the duck, because now you can see it's crispy and it's not cooked. So when I'm gonna put in oven, it's gonna be more crispy. If you cook the duck right away when you receive it, it's not crispy like that at all. And this is really important.
How many people in New York do you know that do this dish?
So I heard one guy do it in Manhattan. That's why the only one these guys I know. That's it.
This recipe is very important. It stays rare because like that you have blood for the sauce, and this is very important. It's the main part of this recipe. It's not difficult at all, but any time, you know, if you cook it 1 minute too much, it's not good at all. It's too cooked. Usually, in Antagonist, you have duck à la presse only on Monday. So on Monday, it's a busy day, so sometimes I have 2 duck à la presse and I have my order also. So I need to manage between duck à la presse, beef, butcher, fish.
I don't mind doing it, but they always call on Sunday or Monday. Those are my day off, so it's cool. You see, I'm always happy because normally he's the one that's doing it, so that's good for me.
Is it a pleasure to make or is it a pain in the butt?
Pain in the butt.
So why do you make it if it's a pain in the butt?
Let people enjoy the dinner.
Now it's ready to go to the oven for 10 minutes and 10 minutes rest. Minutory 10 minutes.
So then we start cooking now. That's the way. We put it in the oven, all right? It depends the duck, the size. If you're too small, you don't have meat. If you're too big, it's really too much fat. So we are very picky. We only use 7 to 8 pound duck and coming out right size. And depends, if your duck is small, you probably cook an hour to 10 minutes. If your duck is big, you probably need 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So this is why the chef have judgment. How big the duck. Like this guy, this girl so skinny, half hour be done. Right? So it depends the size. If you overheat, the older duck skin will be dark, but you need to take time. So coming out of the skin is crispy golden color. You can see that it's golden, beautiful color right now. All right? So you can see that it's golden right now.
So now, after 10 minutes, it should be perfect. It's perfect. I'm gonna add some butter, thyme, and rosemary. And in France, we say we're gonna give some food to the meat. So now I'm gonna give some food. So now we're gonna rest 10 minutes, and after we're gonna butcher it.
Only Chinese use this oven. It can be big, small. Right now it's not very big. I can turn on the big fire.
How hot does it get?
400. So each time we can prepare it for each one 10 duck, 20 duck. Then any go cut the duck, we prepare a whole set with the pancake.
Right now I'm taking over the butchering. I'm gonna remove the leg and the breast from the duck and break the carcasses so we can remove the blood and marrow and all from the bone to thicken the sauce. You remove this bone up here. That's the breast. Remove the legs. These we still keep. Once it's cooked, it's very soft. It's not hard to cut. Break it smaller. Then we put the rest of the bones inside the machine. I just removed the breast and the legs from the duck, and I put all the carcasses, I cut it up. I put it in here with the thyme, rosemary, and garlic. We're gonna bring it outside now and press it to remove the blood from the whole thing. But right now, the duck is still a little bit raw, so we're gonna put it back in the oven and we're gonna cook it for a few more minutes. So it should be good in like 8-9 minutes.
We handmade. Every Friday we make our own pancake. Yeah, it's most of Chinese restaurants, they don't do it anymore, but we still do old-fashioned way. We still make our own pancake. First is we show you, this is your duck you order. Every duck we invite you cut. But reason we do this way because you have the pancake. You need to put it on the crab. That's all the gray things in there. It's called the art, right? They call it art. I educated my staff how to cut a duck because before only one chef cut and the customer waiting too long. They have different knife. Somebody used the longer. We found this kind of knife is perfect for the cut duck. That's why most of the staff use this kind of knife. So you know the Chinese knife, the chef knife, the kitchen knife, it's wide, longer, right? Then we start using called maybe 1-inch knife. The way you can cut easily, cut right inside the meat. Every detail you need to prepare it.
Now we're gonna remove all the blood of the bones to finish our sauce à la rouennaise. The base is shallots, butter, red wine, duck jus, and blood of the duck.
And that's it. So this is the blood that we extract from the bone. What's left in here is a carcass.
I personally like a drum. I think the best part, you only have two legs running around every day. So this is the best tender and in the whole duck. Later you're going to try it. So we put a first pancake on the plate, right? We use our special sauce, basically called Haijian sauce. Then, depends what do you like. Somebody like scallion, somebody like cucumber, somebody like a peach. So we put it like this. Then we start to pick out the way you like. Mostly we put a one skin. We take a one skin off. We always let customer taste the skin first. My staff will pick out the skin, let people try it because it's total different. So put a little skin touch and put on the bottom, all right? Then we pick out the different meat and put a little sauce on top there. And you're going to start to roll. When you roll the Peking duck, you need a fork first. You see the way they roll. Then you hold. You start to enjoy it for your dinner like this way. And reason we fold on the bottom because we don't want the juice coming out. That's why you fold this one. That's the whole process, this Peking duck. And I hope everybody enjoy that right now, okay? Done, okay?
The base of sauce à la rouennaise is butter, shallots, red wine, duck jus, and brandy. And you finish with the blood of the duck. So I'm gonna add some brandy, I'm gonna flame. I'm gonna add some duck jus now, the bones of the duck, reduction, and we add some red wine inside already. And now I'm gonna finish with the blood to give the consistency of the sauce and the final taste. Your sauce is more tasteful when you add some blood. An example, in some recipe, if you add some lemon juice on the plate, it decoups the flavor. It's same for the blood. It gives more flavor and nice color too. The consistency is almost done. When you do like that, you know, it's not coming down. So few minutes, it's gonna be perfect. If you stay like that, it's okay. It's perfect. In French, we call this nappé. It's very good. So I'm gonna plate the duck now. I'm gonna put some green beans and carrots. And you have the duck à la presse.
Okay, so you guys have never had Peking duck before, right?
Never.
No.
Okay. Do you guys know how to eat it?
Of course, with knife and fork.
So I think you guys actually put this into the wrap and add a little sauce to it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That we don't know.
Okay, this is the way they are. And I get a napkin. And I put a little sauce on top of it. Oh my God.
To put the sauce inside.
Very good. Très bon.
Oh yeah.
The meat almost like exactly like a Peking duck steak. It's great. They're really good.
It's a little bit kind of on the sweeter side.
Which do you guys think is better?
It's unfair. Of course, the duck à la presse.
Yeah, duck à la presse is better for me. But this is very good too, huh?
I think this restaurant, the duck is very, very good. And they taste almost like us. Just for you. All the green bean is different compared to French or Italian. We use different cabbage in there, 3 kinds of cabbage. Mostly the French, when they make string bean, they will spoil things. But we are different because string beans are one of the major dish on the menu. Thank you very much. It's great drum. I love drum. I think if you like eat the drum, it's very good already. Thank you. Yeah, please try the string bean.